Hello guys, this is Ultra High Speed back with another episode of Better Than Adventure, and this is episode 7 of the series. So, we're getting towards that 11 episode mark before I start uploading these. So, we might actually this is literally being recorded right after episode 6, January 25th still. 9:28. I go to bed at 10, so and considering the shortened daytimes, if I just skip the nights, I could just straight through it. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. A little wiggle room time. We'll see. Actually, it's winter, so the days might be even shorter now. But yeah, where was I? So last episode, I was kind of rambling on about what my game plan for the amalgams. I mean, not amalgam. The Minecraft server stuff would be for on this channel, because, like I mentioned, I plan on streaming on Twitch once the new server's up. Like, doing the on that channel. Instead of doing what I did literally with the amalgam stuff, I'm gonna try to take a more streamlined approach. So I will be primarily streaming on Twitch, and that's primarily where most of the amalgam content's gonna come from. I'll be on Twitch streaming with, and then I'm gonna re-upload those VODs, like the full VODs, to a separate channel, ultra high speed VODs, and then I'm going to take those VODs, cut them down, break them up, maybe edit some of them for if there's anywhere to edit them, and then re-upload those as standalone episodes on the channel, like kind of break down the streams, like episode 1 part 1 or part 1 episode 1 part. You get what I'm saying? Like each stream could be like a part, and if I break it down enough if I stream long enough, I could break them down to like a mini series, and I could upload them. Essentially, is what I'm kind of thinking right now. Part 1 episode 1, part 1 episode 2, yada yada. But break them down into something that like would be easier for someone to watch. But the issue is uploading those without kind of ruining the experiment that is this series, Better Than Adventure, because I want to see what uploading just a single weekly series video would do for the channel, because that's something like consistently. Like I've done it once or twice where I had a video upload with a weekly for like a few weeks, like 3 at most. But I have never done it with like a larger video count. Imagine doing that with 20 video, having a 33, and the idea is like I'm kind of going for a 33 parts episodes for this series. So do the math there. That's around, well, good chunk of the series. That's around, well, that's going to be around, well, obviously, I don't even know where I'm going at, but 33 straight weeks of uploading one video. And I want to kind of see what that does performance-wise. But if I wanted to also upload content to the server, I would have to either A, wait till the experiment is over, which could take months, and I would, at that point, I've already been streaming a bunch and have a ton of, essentially a massive backlog of multiple streams broken down into several episodes. Or I could be my, or I could upload the content in, upload the content alongside these, but not in like a glorified, oh, new episode, go check it out right now because we're premiering type thing, where it's just, hey, it's here, go check it out when you want. I could do that. Or, but alongside them, or option C, I could alternate between these episodes and amalgam episodes, kind of extending that weekly format. And the issue with that is the more content I have put together in the individual projects, the longer it's going to take for those things to see fruition. Because, like, if I made, um, if I made just this series, the 33 episodes, you could expect to see these episodes released consecutively in a 33-week format, within a 33-week span. But if I throw in another, so you kind of have that time frame of when these will go up. But if I throw in another series and alternate between them, the more content produced between the two series, it's like if I put together two different 33 episode series and then had them alternate between a weekly, you would see a what would become like a 33 week, which you would see a literally over a year of up. That would be over a year of content releasing. And depending on how closely that content was, those videos will be so behind with the times that some of the stuff you're saying now, like, if you created like a lot of them, and then you every time you made a new series, you threw that into the mix, and so certain series would like take longer and longer for new episodes to release. Or if you wait until those other episodes play out, and to start those new series, those series would have had a lot of time to play. Okay, let me put it like this. You've created a 33 at the start. You wanted to start doing this. You created 33 episode, or I were to start did something like this. I decided to, before I uploaded this, I would create another series as well. And I had 33 episode videos. Oh, the days are going to be much shorter. I'll have plenty of time. Two 33 episode videos. Video series. But I was only going to have one video release every week. So the two series would have to coexist. And I wanted both series to kind of release around the same time. So what I would want to do is release them in alternate between them. So what would be like a 33 week for one series to come becomes 66 weeks. And that's over a year. 66 weeks is more than a year alone. And and then let's say partway through, I have just finished recording another series. Another 33 episode series. Now I have two options there. I could either throw that into the mix and kind of have it just throw it immediately and have that kind of alternate in a pattern, which would cause the current stuff being already out there current stuff that I've already recorded maybe months ago to be take even longer to release. Because like now I've thrown in this other series, which adds another 33 weeks to the mix, and that's going to be 33 weeks in between the other two series, which are also alternating. So, like, now what was once, you have to wait 2 weeks for a new episode of a specific series, now becomes 3 weeks all of a sudden. Or, I could wait, and it's like, oh, those videos are going to take longer, and I've already recorded those. Or I could wait, I could wait till the first two series, which would come out or finish, which again will take over a year. So that would take over a year to finish. So those videos, let's say I recorded this within the second month. I finished recording this. I started recording this third series when the first series started. The first series uploaded its first video. First video went public, and then I waited. And then by the 10th week of both series, like alternating, I had finished this other series. Now I have to wait. What do I do now? Well, if I were to wait for the rest of the stuff, I'd still be waiting 56 weeks, which is still over a year for those videos to come out. And and with the format these series videos are in, and again, the only rule is you're not uploading more than one video a week. That's the only hindrance behind this, because you don't want to upload too much at one point, because you could oversaturate what you have. Therefore, less people will watch any new video you make, because you're not a big YouTuber, and you don't want to wait too long, especially if you're making a lot of these things, because that would take. So, what do you do? That's kind of the conundrum I'm having. And that's because these two, the new Minecraft server is actually gonna happen much sooner than, like, um, like, I could have a, I'm not sure which would come first, this series or the Amalgam, but one of them, they're both gonna be kind of releasing really close to one another. So the issue, or starting really close to one another. So the issue is the content format that these projects would, the release format. So and I'm going through all the ways to do it, and this it's just I might have to compromise and like have the Amalgam series be more of a silent release, like, oh hey, here's another episode. You might want to check it out, like not a premiere thing, but more of a like, oh, this is not a premiere big live stream. It's like, oh, a new video is uploaded. And it's there, and you don't have to go through the whole. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. Kinda. We'll see where it gets that gets us. Ah, I literally just have to get a shovel, and I'm actually done terraforming. This shouldn't take long. Anyways, so now you're kind of getting in. Now you're kind of seeing where. You're now kind of seeing where my whole thought process lies with this. So maybe by the time these episodes start releasing, I would have figured out my conundrum. Maybe I decided to compromise with something. Maybe one's a silent release. Maybe I am alternating. The issue with alternating is this series is supposed to kind of be 33 episodes, like, and then I'll take a break on it, come back at some point, big, oh, I'm back type thing on this world. While Amalgam's kind of, I'm trying to aim for that to be a more continuous thing where, like, there would be multiple streams. And that actually brings me to another point. Or not Amalgam, the new server, is actually going to be like 2 segments. There's actually going to be 2 segments of the new server. The actual normal survival segment and a hardcore segment that's gonna be like utilizing the multiverse mod to actually I'll talk more about that in a minute, but it's gonna use the multiverse mod, and there's a plugin and another plugin that creates hardcore worlds, and we're just gonna have like a hardcore world in the thing, and that's kind of the plan. So yeah, kind of bring hardcore mode. That's gonna be a separate thing. So it's gonna be Amalgam's gonna have like 2 major things to it. So like I might do. I haven't decided what I want to do for the hardcore thing. Like maybe I want to just travel, or maybe I want it to be like I have it as its own live stream thing where I do like some live streams normal Minecraft Amalgam, other live streams on the hardcore world. Maybe I wanna. Maybe I wanna. Maybe I want to do the hardcore thing as like its own recorded thing and not not a live stream thing. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I might do live streams that has both hardcore and normal survival. Like I spend like the first half of the live stream in normal survival, the other half in hardcore. Or what if I die in hardcore? Would I spend the other? And I kind of have a the idea of like how the hardcore world would work, and the hardcore, like what if like people start dying? What's gonna happen? I have decided that like if a majority of active players, so like players who have joined within the last month, is dead on the server, on the hardcore world, we'll reset it. Or I say reset, but in truth, it's probably gonna be more like we'll create a new one and we'll start like it's kind of gonna be a reincarnation cycle. Like a reincarnation cycle. He just killed a sheep, didn't he? You can wait. What? I don't have bones. Fuck, I don't have bones. Anyways. But yeah, I think you guys kind of get where the process is coming from now. But yeah, I might have like the hardcore mode as like just a recorded thing. I'm actually kind of deciding what I want to do for the amalgam hardcore. That might just be like I might do like double feature live streams where I stream some on one and the other until like I die in the hardcore one. Then I just don't go to that one until we reset that one inevitably. So that's kind of gonna be like, we'll see. Anyways. And yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm about to say it, but that was a lot of blocks just for, yeah. Terraforming's done. Well, I'm calling it done. Yeah. I'm gonna patch up this ground a little bit. Like kind of, we're gonna stick to the granite, but like spots that aren't granite, we're probably gonna replace. But yeah, not a moment too soon. Because of the daylight stuff, it literally just shaves 10 minutes off the recording, which is fucking wild. Anyways, we're into the episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all next episode. Goodbye.